really necessary. But if you have enough power on hand, make sure you kill it. Lots of disabling happening. Both players using Cold Snap a lot. 2 Skyfires, Gladiatrix, Lyrish, and a Frost Mage. The South now has to worry quite substantially about their base in the middle here. That's a lot of DPS, I'd say. Ice Barrier comes out, so I suspect the North is playing home soil. South shields their tower, but with all this DPS, I think they're going to have a problem there. Skyfire comes out in defense. But it gets Cold Snap right away, only gets 1 shot off, but it does manage to take out an enemy one. Shield is already used on the tower, so Cobalt is the only option on that well. Now it gets shield as well. Still a decent amount of offense happening here, so the South is in a lot of trouble to take this advantage that they developed and hold on to it, but I think they might be losing it now. They've already destroyed that Ice Shield tower in the south for their Void Power refund. I just wanted to check on that. Everything is frozen except for 1 Lyrish Knight, so it's just going to prevent the well from self-healing. But both players Cold Snap there. The north has just taken a new power well on our west base. Dual Eruption takes out defending Skyfire and the well, so always a good use of power. If you can take out a well, erupt it by any technique, basically, it's power efficient. So the north has 3 power wells. Both players have lost a power well. The south only has 2 power wells. Replaces its area ice shield at the southern base and decides to go around to the east side. That's what I like about this map. It's pretty much impossible to hold all 3 sides at the same time, especially since your opponent will be able to put on 3 offensives. So I like a map where the center can't just be held from one position. But, I think that Cold Snap was played by the north, trying to trap the Skyfire, but it missed it. Eruptions are taking out the Skyfires now that it can. Lots of eruptions happening by both players. That offensive actually got taken out by an eruption. The Sightseers that went around to grab a power well have now also gone on the offensive, and a Skyfire comes out to take them out. The southern player ravages them, but I suspect that's not going to be enough to keep them going. 2 Skyfires now wailing on them. I think the south needs to pull out more offensives, more ranged units if it's serious about this offensive. They'll never get that power well down with the limited DPS of 1 unit against a Frost player, so 2 Skyfires wailing on them, there's no chance it's going to get it. Skyfire and a Sightseers go east to the right base. Have a Skyfire in defense, 2 Skyfires in defense. So mostly a Skyfire battle here. Cold Snap only manages to catch 1 of the southern Skyfires, where the north has lost 1 now. The northern one was focusing on the well rather than trying to get the other Skyfires down, and Eruption finishes off that last one. So northern only has 1 Sightseers left. Decides to not continue the attack now, it's evading. The south has 1 Skyfire in play. No other actioning happening at the moment.
Your forces are under attack.
There's an ice barrier holding onto the middle for the north, but not a strong presence there. Rage Claws in defense. I'm not sure that was a good choice. They do medium damage, but outstatted by the Sightseers. The north Cold Snaps and goes after those Rage Claws. They'll be able to take them out before the Cold Snap wears off and continue to do damage to the well. South goes on a Sightseers offensive straight up the middle, and the north is now bringing down a Virtuoso. They've gone tier 3 with 2 Fire Orbs.
A power well is under attack.
So I don't think that the south is going to sustain that attack, because now they have to deal with this Virtuoso and make sure they don't get taken out. They use a Light Blade, taunt it. Good choice. South holds on to the monument, or the east base and goes with the monument. I haven't seen what color it is yet. It's also fire, so both players playing frost, fire, fire. Pure mirror match. Virtuoso manages to escape just barely. Magma Hurler comes out against these Skyfires.
A monument is under attack.
The south has a lot of Skyfires in play at the moment. I had 2 there. And the north has a Magma Hurler out, so very good unit in defense there. I mean, you get substantial damage, substantial life, and a damage bonus against the Skyfire, and the Skyfire does not have large damage back, so you don't want to have a lot of Skyfires left over when your opponent's going tier 3 fire. Giant Slayer from the east going on the offensive. Lightblade and Skyfire versus that Magma Hurler. I suspect they're not going to be able to take it down. It's got knockback and maybe just not enough damage. Virtuoso attacking the southern base. Looks like it's already used its ability, taken out a power well and severely damaged another one. South has Magma Hurlers as well. Manages to take it out, but not quickly enough. And the Giant Slayer is doing substantial damage to this base. Just charged that monument down to 1,000 life. Managed to successfully descend their south, although they lost 1 power well, and another Virtuoso is coming in, so they bring out another Light Blade. Their Giant Slayer in the north has been disabled. Monument has 1,000 life. Power well has even less, so 1 charge if it comes out of that cold snap, and it'll take out that well. Brings out a Tremor in the north. The Virtuoso in the south was taken down by the Light Blade and combo. Looks like they've been disabled again. The Tremor has now been cold snapped, and the Rage Claw was not Rage Claw, Giant Slayer was already killed. So the South now presses an offensive on the west. They've got a hole in that wall that Magma Hurler needs to go through. Yeah, they're just wasting units against a Skyfire there, letting them wail on their Light Blade. Perhaps they're concentrating in the north. Tremor almost got that power well down, but didn't succeed. 2 Magma Hurlers defending. And they were bringing up 1 more Magma Hurler for support, but it's 2-on-1, so not a good choice. Another Giant Slayer in the east. It's only U2. I'm noticing that not necessarily all the cards from the south are fully upgraded. 2 Magma Hurlers and a Giant Slayer come in. Have to worry about the knockback, but they're not focus firing that Giant Slayer, so it seems okay. That power well looks like it's just about to go down. Needs a Cobalt Trick just in the nick of time. There's Skyfire and Skyfire in play from the north. I'm not sure that was the best choice. They could have pulled out a Magma Hurler for the same price, and that would have been easily able to take out that Light Blade that was coming at them. But it was uncontested, so maybe not too bad, but still. Tremor versus that Monument. If it uses its ability right now, I think it'll get it. No, it just got shielded, so that'll disable this attack basically, and the Tainted Slowdown, so that Tremor's not going to survive. Virtuoso coming against the